If you work in quality control at a candy factory, you know strict safety regulations come with the job. It's why you partner with Grainger. Grainger helps you find the high-quality and compliant products your business needs to inspect, detect, and help correct issues. And the sweetest part is, everyone gets a product that's as safe to eat as it is delicious. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
If your job at a healthcare facility includes disinfecting against viruses, you know prevention is the best medicine. And maintaining healthy spaces starts with a healthy cleaning routine. Grainger's world-class supply chain helps ensure you have the quality products you need when you need them. From disinfectants and cleaning supplies to personal protective equipment, so you can help deliver a clean bill of health. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
If you work in quality control at a candy factory, you know strict safety regulations come with the job. It's why you partner with Grainger. Grainger helps you find the high-quality and compliant products your business needs to inspect, detect, and help correct issues. And the sweetest part is, everyone gets a product that's as safe to eat as it is delicious. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and T-Bob Hebert.
Yeah!
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and T-Bob Hebert.
Yeah, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Now, here's Jacob Hester and T-Bob Hebert.
Yo! What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to OTB. That's right. What that voice means is I did make it back to the studio finally after being out west for spring break, visiting family, and going to see John Mayer melt my face once again. Very happy to be back. Missed a lot. You know, it feels like a ton has happened since I've been gone, getting swept in the Auburn series, come back getting 2 of 3 off of Bama. But here we are tonight, final tune-up before Tennessee. Old Tony V and his tiny little, y'all know the rest. T-Bob, Jake Alondra, and Taylor hanging out with you in studio today. I'm sure many shots were taken yesterday. Without a doubt, such is life. But I would like to first start by saying a massive thank you to Tay-Tay, who held it down for OTB last week. Solo dolo, everybody else gallivanting and vacationing for spring break. And Taylor continued to bring you an excellent week of solid sports talk. Tay-Tay, great job. Very proud of you. Good job.
Thank you. You will love this. Last hour of Thursday, all Easter.
Let's go, dude. Okay, what was your top Easter take?
Oh, we just did our favorite Easter candies, our plan over the weekend. I mean, we kind of broke down a little bit of it all.
The number one Easter candy is, of course, a Reese's egg.
It was 2 for me.
Well, what was number 1?
Cadbury cream egg. The last couple of years, I
Cadbury
love it.
cream egg.
What's that from?
I just like kind of like a Cartman. It can't be a cream egg. Or no, I guess it's more like maybe like a Jimmy voice. I'm not sure. Cadbury cream egg 1. I think I had that 3 on my list.
And so like I hated them till about 3 years ago, and like every Easter, like I just eat a ton of them.
Wow. Okay. I thought Reese's egg was a damn near. I mean, what would be your number 1, Jake?
That's what we had. It was number 1 for me.
Yeah.
Alondra.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, there you go.
Cadbury egg was in the rankings. Wasn't number 1.
Then we did, where does the Easter Bunny rank among holiday characters? Like Santa, all that. I said second.
Yeah.
Second?
Okay.
Well, I mean, Santa's number 1.
Jesus is kind of main character on Easter.
Yeah.
No, I get it. I mean, like, fictional, like, dress-up characters. Outside of Santa, like, who you got?
Cupid sucks.
Cupid sucks.
Leprechauns are cool.
Leprechauns are cool as well.
Girls are all right. Like, you got Uncle Sam, like, eh.
Did you just throw Uncle Sam in there? I'm
saying for 4th of July. Like,
okay. I don't associate a mascot with 4th of July, but I guess I see what you're saying.
I get it, but like Thanksgiving, like you could do turkey. You don't really have one. Halloween doesn't have one.
It has many.
Yeah, there's not. You're right. Not every holiday has a character.
Tooth Fairy is just weird. That's not even a holiday. Like Tooth Fairy is just weird.
Tooth Fairy is a little odd.
Yeah.
Best not to dwell on such things. Well, I'm proud of you. It sounds like it went great. Jakey, what's up, dude? How we doing today?
I'm doing fine. Doing okay. Heading to, where am I flying into? Somewhere in Wisconsin later today.
Oh, that's right. Draft coverage starting. Oh, let's go, dude. You're it's good. It's funny you mentioned Wisconsin because I want to mention Ryan Ramchick a bit later. But yeah, entering the land of Ram, if you will. Yeah. So
he was a weekend winner yesterday.
Yeah, as he should be. He should get his flowers. Because I don't know what the long-term tail on the memory of Ryan Ramchick's going to be. But it probably won't be what it should be or what it could have been had his body not betrayed him.
Yeah, it could have ended probably in a gold jacket.
I know.
Now you're, maybe Ring of Honor type guy, maybe.
I mean,
three
All-Pros in the midst of your team winning 4 divisions in a row, damn near making a Super Bowl. I would say, like, I could make that argument for sure. Alondra, what's up, girl? How we doing today? How was Connecticut?
Good. Connecticut, I'm not sure how it was. I was in Rhode Island.
Okay,
but
same thing.
Rhode Island was good.
Maine, same thing.
Maine was close, yeah.
The Northeast is all Vermont. It's all the same thing.
Wasn't there either.
I think it's as close as y'all think it is.
Yeah, because I actually looked up like some of the stuff, like what was around us. Boston was like an hour and a half drive from where we were.
Yeah, exactly. Northeast. It's all one state.
No, I don't think so. But
it's New England.
Boston. I just finished. It's called The Comeback on Netflix. I finished it last night about like the postseason 2004 Red Sox versus Yankees.
Oh, whoa.
And it's so good. I was in tears watching it last
Really?
night. Yeah.
So you know the bat that Manny Ramirez used
Torpedo?
for that series? No, it wasn't a torpedo bat. What it was, though, it was one of the early Marucci bats before Marucci was, the giant company that it is today. I remember Jack used to have it in his office in the LSU training room.
Yeah.
It was these custom bats that said CB23, and the CB stood for Curse Breaker.
Yeah.
So like an epic fantasy tale of yore, Manny Ramirez was literally swinging a named blade that series called Curse Breaker.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was great. It was a great doc.
I mean, they got down 3-0 against the Yankees, and then
they came back.
Poppy hits the walk-off, and
shout out Poppy.
Wow.
I know, and it's like against my team that I go for.
Yeah.
And I'm watching it, and I still felt so happy for the Red Sox, and I was in tears watching this documentary.
It's definitely one of the great sporting moments probably of our lives.
Yeah.
I would say. All right, let's go ahead then and get this show started. It's great to see all of y'all.
It's time to get to work, courtesy of Tiger Labor and Staffing, where they can help take care of screening, training, payroll, and more. Now, for starters.
Tiger Labor and Staffing, guys, all your staffing solutions, one-stop shop. Remember, too, when you're talking about Tiger and Labor, you're not talking about people who are just looking at resumes and then sending you people willy-nilly, okay? We get to know everybody through our in-person onboarding process every morning over a cup of coffee at 5 a.m. So you can trust who Tiger Labor and Staffing is sending your way. Go to Tiger Labor and Staffing today. So Jake, you're going to be in Wisconsin for the draft. So what does that entail over the next couple of days?
To some people.
So, what does your Wednesday schedule look like? Just a lot of hype, a lot of shows, a lot of previews? We're going to have all the movers and shakers and whatnot?
Doing a show on NFL radio. We're going to actually interview everyone that's at the draft. Well, most of the people that are at
most
the
of the players?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Okay.
Yeah. So we're doing that on Wednesday. And then Thursday, Friday, we're doing shows from the Stadium View, 6 to 11 Central Time. I believe both days. And then Saturday, getting into the nitty-gritty of 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th round. Ooh. So going to be on NFL radio then with Neuheisel and Horowitz. And we go as long as they go.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's just a marathon breaks. Do you have breaks in there?
I hope so.
Yeah, I would hope so.
I think they're false breaks, so kind of can make them up as we go.
Yeah.
But
I underrated nap is the nap with like rounds 4 through 7 on the television in the background. We always talk about golf naps. We might talk about a random baseball nap. I love a soccer nap because no commercials, just a constant hum of activity. But like, there's nothing better than maybe laying your eyes down and hearing like do 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 with the 5th pick. The Raiders have selected, some wide receiver out of Arizona. I don't know, somebody. Well, that sounds incredible. Here we're going to be at Don Juan Thursday night draft party. Going to be a ton of fun. Come on out and let's see who these Saints will take. And there's a lot of different options for this New Orleans Saints team right now. But first, what the hell is going on with Derek Carr, guys? So, I mean, he obviously wanted out this offseason.
That's the one thing you didn't miss.
Now that, so we still have no finality there, right? I know that Diana Rossini was kind of the one that started some of the sort of conspiratorial buzz, basically saying, look, I can't really find anyone around the NFL who believes Derek Carr's shoulder injury news.
Which is wild.
Very wild. And it comes at a time where Derek Carr, like we said, has been trying to get out of New Orleans. For whatever reason, New Orleans won't let him go. I still don't understand that. What is up? And is that a Kellen Moore decision or a Mickey Loomis decision? Is Mickey so tied to his original decision that he wants to somehow force it to be right? Or did Kellen Moore come in and say, no, actually, I think this gives us the best chance to win. We have to keep him around. Because, like, it hasn't been that good with him. He wants to go. Why then did you work to keep him this offseason or rework his contract and everything? I don't know.
If you work in quality control at a candy factory, you know strict safety regulations come with the job. It's why you partner with Grainger. Grainger helps you find the high quality and compliant products your business needs to inspect, detect, and help correct issues. And the sweetest part is, everyone gets a product that's as safe to eat as it is delicious. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Stuck in a job you hate? Wish you could break into tech, but don't know where to start? CBT Nuggets makes IT training simple, affordable, and dare we say, fun. With short, engaging videos and hands-on virtual labs, you can build real-world skills right from your browser. No expensive hardware, no confusing software. Just practical training that gets you job ready. Learn at your own pace, on your own schedule, from anywhere. Start your 7-day free trial at cbtnuggets.com. Because a better career is just a few clicks away.
But as it stands now, shoulder injury, I mean, not play for the year. I mean, it's just so abundantly clear that it's time to cut bait, right? Find a trade partner, trade him for peanuts.
Yeah.
Eat the financial cap, and I would say embrace the process. Embrace, and I mean like the 76ers process, because make no mistake, if you do those things, you are going to suck this year. Like, you're already not going to be that good. You will really suck, most likely this year. So my question, well, first off, this. Do y'all agree with just the cut bait, embrace the process kind of mentality for this season?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that you'd find a trading partner.
Well, you would have to. You're not going to get like.
No.
Anything.
I mean, I don't. Is anybody going to accept his contract?
I thought maybe like Cleveland or Pitt or maybe some of the
quarterback
teams.
The Steelers, because the Steelers have nobody right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Mason Rudolph and that's it. Do they want to draft a quarterback, or they feel better about Derek Carr? What's Aaron Rodgers going to do? I don't know. You need to rid yourself of it.
Yeah.
Like, you made a mistake. You made a big mistake. Everybody told you made a mistake when you signed him, the original contract. It's like, you just get him out of your team. Get him out of your locker room. He doesn't want to be there. You don't need him there.
It's actually shocking to see, and I was wrong, right? I didn't think it was a mistake. I thought Derek Carr could be good here. But in my wildest dreams, I never would have thought that it would be this bad or this contentious between the two sides. To the point where, under the new coach, the entire team's working out day one of the offseason, all fired up. And freaking Derek's out there filming YouTube videos about luxury EVs.
Yeah.
Could there be a bigger FU to the entire locker room and organization? The organization that's paying you over $40 million a year. Like, at what point does professionalism have to come into play? Or do you get to just be a dick because you can?
I think because he can right now. I mean, he kind of knows the Saints can't cut him. Like, he knows, even if they did, he knows what he would be owed. If he's here, he's probably going to be the starter. Like, what right now is keeping him from doing anything? He has all the leverage.
And he's just so clearly checked out on the team and organization. I mean, not showing up and releasing that stupid YouTube video is grounds for me. That's like Nico. It's like the NFL version of Nico not showing up for spring practice. At a time when the Saints are in this crossroads, new coaching staff, trying to build a new culture, and your guy at the most important position on the field, the one that has the biggest impact, both tangibly and intangibly, the guy that is supposed to be the leader, is out here filming just a terribly boring show. Every clip I have seen of the Carr brothers talking about cars has made me want to lose the ability to hear. I've wanted to lose one of my five senses. It was a toss-up between tearing my eyeballs out or cutting my ears off. I mean, they have nothing to say. They're just so rich and so out of touch and have nothing to say of interest on these cars anyway. And so to do what he's doing right now, you know, like what did Heupel say? Nobody's bigger than the Power T. Nobody's bigger than the Fleur de Lis. Get the hell out of here, Carr. You bum. So, yeah, I think they need to cut bait and embrace process. I guess the next question, maybe we can explore this later, is what is the step in the process? Do you draft one of the young quarterbacks? Do you go Warren? Do you go Genty? Or do you go tackle? So Kellen Moore's been hammering. So we can explore that on the other side. I also want to get into baseball this hour. Like we said, it's finally that time. Tennessee. If you want to get involved, youtube.com/1045 ESPN, guys. Come hang out in the chat. More Off the Bench.
Off the bench.
Get Gordon and get it done. 225-888-8888. Gordon McCartney Injury Attorneys there for you when you need them, guys. And there's a few different ways you get in touch. Again, you can just call that number. You can go to getgordon.com. You can fill out the consult form. They'll get in touch with you right away. And like, well, Tio, why? Okay, look. When you get in an accident, you need what you deserve. The problem is these companies aren't going to want to give it to you, okay? And they got a lot of resources, and they can lean on you. That's why you need somebody who's going to stand up for you and fight that dragon. That's Gordon McCartney Injury Attorneys. Get Gordon, get it done.
Go to getgordon.com where you can see what they can do for you in the courtroom, what they've already done for past clients in the courtroom. It's all right there on the website. You can have a chat with a agent right there on the homepage of the website. At Get Gordon's going to be the handle on all major social media as well. See what they're doing throughout the state of Louisiana. And it's your area code in Louisiana, followed by 888-8888.
Welcome back to the best morning sports show around. Sorta. It's Off the Bench with Hester and T-Bob.
What's happening, y'all? I not been living healthy lately. I think I drank every, probably 7-8 days in a row now. Even rolled straight in from Cali yesterday, get off the plane, and went straight to Superior to celebrate my daughter's birthday, because that's what we do for everybody's birthday is, we get margs or whatever. So my health's not in a great place. Not in a great place right now, guys. And Mr. Dad said, y'all mad at the wrong dude. I'm guessing you're talking about Mickey Loomis. Well, guess what? I have the rare ability to be mad at more than one person at once. And so, yes, I'm not excusing Loomis. I am merely highlighting the ridiculous disrespect of Derek Carr having the contract that he does, not really playing to that market value, and then on day one of a new coach's era, being so checked out and so disrespectful as to be releasing this steaming pile of dog crap upon the internet while everybody else is in the gym working.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Homegrown Network. This is Car Reviews with 2 R's, the only place a former Raider and a former Niner can coexist.
That's right, because we're not fighting in Candlestick Park in the parking lot. We are coexisting. Why? Because there's a Rolls-Royce Spectre behind us. Right. That's an electric assassin.
Exactly. And with that said, thank you to the non-sponsor of this video for allowing us to purchase a Rolls-Royce Spectre.
He's being humble because he says us. I had nothing to do with this purchase, bro. Let me tell you, I could buy like 3 houses for this car. But this is a beautiful vehicle, and I'm glad he purchased it because you guys you're in for a treat.
This is I have never.
He's talking about he bought it. He's got the money.
What does the 2R stand for? 2 regards? Unbelievable, dude.
Did they not?
Recards? I've made. There we go.
Did they not?
They're recorded. That's what the show should be called. Recorded.
No, that was like them just out there raw dogging it. They did not.
Recorded cards.
The 49ers and the Raiders line.
Yeah, like what?
Which is okay for
David Carr. What? Nobody even remembers you.
Knew you played for the Niners.
I just remember you getting drafted by the Texans, and you were like the first pick, maybe in like what their expansion draft or something.
Yeah.
Like what are you talking about?
I guess it's okay for David to say like former whatever, but like you're a current quarterback on another team, and you refer to yourself as former Raider. You're the current quarterback of a different franchise.
They're also, it's so awkward. They don't feel like brothers.
No, everything is so like it's scripted. There's no actual charisma. Not an ounce to be found.
Not at all.
And again, I really cannot fathom, especially when you are the quarterback of the New Orleans Saints. And look, we are one of the most passionate fan bases, but we may not be one of the most economically successful fan bases. And everybody already hates you. And you release this on day one, talking about buying your Rolls-Royce Phantom.
No ability to read the room. None. Zero.
It's to the point where it's not just not reading the room.
It's like, are you doing it on purpose?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. This is purposefully disrespectful.
At least he has great reviews. You want to hear his review?
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
Time to grade this sucker. All right. First on price.
0. I'm just going to say.
I'm just going to say 0.
You're both just going to say it.
How much money on a car
God!
And so price. we both give it.
Sorry, bro.
Is it worth every dollar if this is what you want? Absolutely.
Sure. But man.
Pause the video. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any damn sense. That's so stupid. You can't say it's a 0 out of 10 on price and say it's worth every dollar. Yeah, no. What are you talking about,
You're
Derek?
contradicting yourself.
Also, if you were bored enough to watch the entire video, I saw your reaction when they both rated it 0 out of 10. T-Bob, across the board, they gave the same rating for every single aspect of this car. For the aura or the presence, they said the presence when you roll up, they gave 20 out of 10s, both of them.
All right, go, just keep. Okay, keep going. Keep going.
Is it worth every dollar if this is what you want? Absolutely.
Sure. But man,
our price,
sure.
0.
The amount of teriyaki don I could get over here on Cedar for that is crazy.
The amount of tri-tip sandwiches I could get at Doghouse Grill.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Great jokes, guys.
This is so expensive.
Sorry, guys. First ever 0. Well, you're asking $500,000 for an electric car it's beautiful, but my goodness.
0 on the price. All right, practicality. Does it do everything I need it to do?
Okay, I'm never mind. I'm done. You're right. I'm done. Shut up. Shut up.
They literally give the same
Shut
rating.
up.
For the ones who get it done, the most important part is the one you need now. And the best partner is the one who can deliver. That's why millions of maintenance and repair pros trust Grainger. Because we have professional-grade supplies for every industry, even hard-to-find products. And we have same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders. But most importantly, we have an unwavering commitment to help keep you up and running. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Him complaining about how much money he spent on that car.
When he spent it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I've been the biggest car supporter on this show, bar none. Get this man. I wish I was at Don Juan right now. The amount of strings of verbal abuse and curse words and dirty, awful things that I want to berate this man with. Get this man the hell up out of my life.
Yeah.
Get him out of here. I got to see the YouTube comments on this video.
Oh, we broke them down on the show the other day, T-Bob. There's 415, not a single compliment. Here's one right here.
I love when you finally come around to my side.
Y'all were right. I was wrong. Fully wrong. I've never been more wrong about anything in my life than I was wrong about Derek Carr. It is legitimately, without a doubt, the thing I have been most wrong about. Yeah, what is that? Scott Knight says, it's not a truck? What did you... Yeah, what? Okay, give me the comment.
Man, Derek, that trunk is so big you can fit all your playoff wins in there. First comment. You think it's crazy to spend that kind of money on a car? Imagine how the Saints feel wasting money on their car.
True. Wait, good video idea. A Recorded Cars spoof where we rate Derek Carr, price 0 out of 10.
I don't hate this.
Play 1 out of 10. The only problem is we're going to have to try to be as boring, listless, and rizzless as those two guys, and that's a high bar.
We ooze Riz.
That's a high bar.
I found a positive one. He says, hey, Derek, I have the same car, different color. Here's a tip. If it ever stalls and doesn't start quite right, oh, never mind, it's not positive. Have Derek Carr push it into the red zone, and he'll turn it over.
Oh my God!
Why are they doing these again?
They're just
bored. Just content, man. Homegrown network,
bro.
They're gonna build a content empire. Homegrown network. And
with
like
homegrown videos.
You're so right. Like the fact.
Hadn't gotten over the Raiders 49ers line yet. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Actually, give that to me again. I got to see. The intro is so awkward, so stilted, so terrible. I almost want to. I have to watch it one more time.
But real quick, back to the Mickey Loomis thing. We've talked about this before. Like, maybe y'all were out and it was me and Taylor, but it was like, who are you more upset at, Mickey Loomis or Derek Carr? Or who would you want to get rid of first? And I'm like, Mickey Loomis. Because if there wasn't a Mickey Loomis, we wouldn't be in this situation in the first place. Like, this is all his fault for sure. But I can still get mad at Derek Carr for being this way.
Yes, you're mad at Derek Carr for this stuff. Okay, everybody always clowns me. Scott in chat tells me every day how much money Dak Prescott makes. And I always explain, well, I'm more mad at Jerry because it's not Dak's fault that he signed the contract. I would have too. It's not Derek's fault that he signed the contract. What's Derek's fault is how he's acting since he signed the contract.
Yeah.
That's the issue with him.
True. Yes, exactly. Right. How has he carried himself since he's been here?
Chipotle.
Son of a.
Do y'all want to know how many games David Carr played for the 49ers?
How many?
Hit me.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
I think it's 2.
Was he a practice squad?
It's 1.
Oh my God.
This man played 1 game through 13 passes, and he's throwing out jokes like he's Jerry Rice.
That is just insane. Dave Carr, you are not a Niner.
Think about the amount of time
you rented the uniform for a week.
Like they took time to be like, hey, let's make a connection. We're no longer battling it out in Candlestick Park. Like, you never did.
Yeah, exactly. All right, hold on. Let's see the beginning one more time. Just a second.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Homegrown Network. This is Car Reviews with 2 R's, the only place a former Raider and a former Niner can coexist.
That's right, because we're not fighting in Candlestick Park in the parking lot. We are coexisting. Why? Because there's a Rolls Royce Spectre behind us.
Slow down, David,
That's an electric
idiot.
assassin.
Exactly. And with that said, thank you to the non-sponsor of this video for allowing us to purchase a Rolls-Royce Spectre.
He's being humble because he says us. I had nothing to do with this purchase, bro. Let me tell you, I could buy like 3 houses for this car. But this is a beautiful vehicle, and I'm glad he purchased it because you guys are going to...
I hate all the laughing. Nothing funny has been said. And yet one brother is laughing after everything that the other says. Oh, my God. Yeah, thank you to the non-sponsor. Who in the right mind would ever want to sponsor that? And they were so proud. You're right, Jake. They were so proud of that Raiders-Niners line. That's the one that they cooked up in the kitchen.
Yeah. This man played one game for the 49ers.
Get him the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Bye. Cut him today. It is absolutely inexcusable. And Mickey Loomis, if anybody is going to that press conference to cover it, Mickey Loomis needs to be pressed on why Derek Carr is still the quarterback when he so clearly does not give a damn about the team. The same way that Nico Harrison is getting asked, why shouldn't you be fired? Mickey Loomis needs to receive similar questions of that vein. And even if it's not, why shouldn't you be fired again? Why shouldn't Derek Carr be fired? Absolutely pathetic. Anyway. Jeez. I had no idea what I was walking into at the beginning of today's show. I had seen a clip of them driving, but I had not seen that intro. That intro is the most godforsaken, awful thing I've ever witnessed in my life.
And then he puts on there, I gotta have a lot of sandwiches with this. And at the bottom, they're like, in case you're wondering, it's 32,300.
And like, what are these restaurants y'all are referring? These specific California. Okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. When is Loomis presser? It's got to be what, after the first round, Jake? Isn't that when every team holds their press conferences?
So probably Friday?
I don't know. Would it be Thursday night or Friday?
Friday morning, probably.
Okay, probably Friday morning. Carr should do a review of his time at the St. City NOLA. Yeah, exactly. All right.
The red flags were there from the very, very beginning.
I was completely wrong. Jake and Alondra were 1,000% right. Taylor was probably like 75% right.
Danny, wherever you're at listening, you were wrong too, sir.
Well, my other thing with
was Danny on my side? I don't even remember that. Oh, wow.
Is that people would be like, okay, maybe he's mid, but he's a good person, and I'm like, oh, his vibes are just off.
So that's what's funny. So that's what's funny because, like with Roman stuff, I've been explaining to him how much the city and fan base hates Carr, and that's his reaction every time. He's like, but he's like a really good dude. He's like a really good dude. He has not been a really good dude here.
No.
He's been a non-accountability taken D-bag.
Yes.
A little West Coast fancy lad who doesn't connect with the city at all.
Yeah.
Why?
Even his press conferences were frustrating to listen to.
I don't give a damn if Jameis Winston threw 75 interceptions.
He had the vibes.
I would do anything to have Jameis Winston as my quarterback right now. God.
Hell, I'd take Joe Flacco.
I would take Joe Flacco as well. Easily. I would take, well, I mean, it's not saying much. I'm so mad right now, I would literally I'd take Kenny Pickett.
I'm so mad I'd take Aaron Rodgers.
I'd take what? Hey, I'd actually, no, next I'm going to take Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, since we're talking about 49er quarterbacks that threw a couple of passes, give me Jim Drunkenmiller.
I'll take Trey Lance.
Yeah.
Give me Trey Lance right now. Yes, I will take Trey Lance over Derek Carr right now, 1,000%. Embrace the process. Yeah,
he's a Charger. Can't have him.
Is he really? I thought he was a Cowboy.
He was. No, he signed with the Chargers.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, get out of here. Let's get it. Okay, let's go to break. More OTB. Let's talk baseball next.
Off the bench.
Hey guys, speaking of baseball, beautiful spring baseball season, and what goes great with baseball? Beer. And what's the best beer to pair with baseball when the weather's warm and the vibes are high? Dos Equis. So, what are you waiting for? Pick yourself up a couple of Dos Equis this weekend and watch these LSU Tigers beat that Tennessee ball ass. And it's going to go down so smooth when you've got a beautiful long neck Dos Equis bottle and you take a little slice of lime, you grease that thing up, sprinkle some salt, drop the lime inside. Wow! You're living. Dos Equis. Go for Dos.
Also, you can enjoy it at the beach like I did. You can enjoy it, I'm sure, at a Grateful Dead concert like T-Bob did. You can enjoy it anywhere. It is the perfect beer for spring, for summer. You're going to enjoy that ice-cold Dos Equis. Go get you Dos Equis today.
How quickly will this segment leave the rails? It's Off the Bench with Hester and T-Bob.
Oh, man. Haven't heard this song in a long time. Emo Bob used to listen to this album all the time. I want to say this would have been like maybe late junior high, early high school.
2004.
Okay, there you go. Freshman year of high school.
Oh, God, yeah, I was a freshman in college.
Ugh. 21 years ago. Once again, Alondra somehow knowing music that is damn near older than she is.
Well, I do know this song, but Jake sent a Instagram last night that I'm getting all the music from today.
Nice.
In the same group that you're a part of.
Hell yeah. What, in the text group?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I haven't checked my phone in like 8 days.
God.
I got in my office today and started to respond to messages finally. Whew. Drops. Whew. It's not good. It's not good.
I thought you lost it again.
No, it's been dying a lot.
Mm-hmm.
How's it die if you're not on it?
It's you know how the iPhones eventually just the old, like whatever your old iPhone just starts to die.
Yeah.
And look, I mean, you know, its guts are kind of showing and everything. It's very ratchet, just all around. The battery doesn't last anymore. It's just no good.
I could see T-Bob in his office coming back like 8 days, no phone. He's like, I should respond to some of these texts. Some of these are important.
Yeah, no, that's actually exactly what I've been doing. I like forgot to tell Aaron that I just wasn't doing snaps for the week too. Yeah, it was rough. It was rough.
Bro.
It was rough.
You just didn't tell him?
No.
And then did you ever like write him back within the week that y'all weren't doing it, or did you tell him last night?
No, I think actually the last message was like, oh, I forgot. Like, I'm traveling today. Let's do tomorrow. And then I never respond. Yeah, no. And then I didn't do anything tomorrow.
Dang.
I know. It's not good. It's not good.
No.
And I'm on vacation. I
It's not.
just shut it down.
Well, I would say it's worse when you're on vacation.
Yes.
I wouldn't say that it's like abnormal
That's
behavior.
what I'm saying. I'm not completely shut down though, normally, but yeah. I
Just
get it
70%.
for sure.
Yeah.
Just 70.
Yeah.
And to be fair, you said there were many shots thrown at you yesterday. There weren't as many as you think.
Oh, really?
No, maybe like 2 minutes of the first segment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
there were
not-
definitely some in there, but not as many as you think.
Oh, okay, nice.
I think we're used to it by now.
Yeah, like I think we kind of just we assume whenever, like
I mentally
you're gonna be
prepared
a day
myself
off.
for that to happen.
You're gonna be a day off.
Yeah.
I even apologized because on Thursday I gave you a lot of credit.
Did
Because
you?
I said, okay, we're out on Friday. T-Bob's, because I didn't know his travel schedule for the draft. I was
Yeah.
like, T-Bob definitely back on Monday. We're not sure about Jake.
I thought I was definitely back on
and
Monday
I was like,
too.
we're
to be
not sure
fair.
about Jake. I should have switched that.
I
That's
thought I
on
was
me.
definitely back on Monday.
Who booked the flights?
I don't book flights. I'm such a child. I literally. So my wife was trying to book me flights for the little Vegas escapade.
Yeah.
And we were kind of being a little testy with each other. I can't remember why. And so I said something that pissed her off. She's like, whatever, book your own flights. And the next day I was texting her. I was like, how do I book? Like, where do you book it? Like, how do I book a flight? Do I go to like Expedia? Like Orbit? Like, what's the protocol here? What do you do? Because she's good at it. So I'm like, what do you do? And she was like, she's like, whatever. I'll just book it.
Did you're patting your wife on the head about booking flights? She's good at it.
No, she is good. I don't book. I've never booked a flight.
So Caitlin messed it up, or not messed it up?
No, not messed it up. I just wasn't. I just, you know me. I'm
just
detail.
assumed.
I'm detail agnostic. I assumed. Yeah, I assumed. Not realizing that it was Easter.
Yeah.
And so we were going to spend the whole day with the fam during Easter,
Yeah.
and then
we were as well.
Yeah.
Until we weren't.
You should have just made Taylor do it.
I couldn't.
That would have been a hoe move.
Yeah, it'd have been bad.
Taylor loves to host.
Yeah,
But-
I host that.
but
I'm
when it's
literally
like-
in for the Hunt
He's in
Palmer
for
show
Hunt though
all week.
already.
Hell yeah, good.
Great.
I did whole weeks of
we could've
OTB
made it
and
happen.
AFR back in the day.
We could have made it
Hell
happen,
yeah.
but
Yeah, Taylor.
I felt
But
bad
last
for Tay.
minute, it would have been a hoe move.
Taylor's so full of hot air, dude. You could just turn on and let him go.
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that,
I
but
don't
then you have
disagree
to
with that
find
part.
somebody to
Why-
do.
look, this
That's
is about taking
it is
shots
the
at
home move
T-Bob
for
right
who has
now.
to fill in. Yes, it's a home move for who has to fill in on the production side for sure. But yeah. But we made it. We ended up making it back, guys. Here we are.
We made
Tuesday.
We here.
Draft party
We out here.
we all did our part. We made it back.
coming up Thursday.
Yeah.
What time y'all starting?
I'll be there
on Thursday.
I don't know.
I think draft 7.
I think at 7 because me
Yeah,
and Matt are
'cause we
going to be in
start at 6.
Lafayette, and we have to leave like.
Right when the show ends?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get off at 6, so I'll be probably getting over there at like 6:30. Something like that. This is the closest that you're going to get to the kind of whiskey and wine vibes in the offseason, unless we get some good baseball going on later. So come by and come have a good time.
It'll be good.
Man, this is the perfect time to actually launch into talking about who they're going to pick at 9, but we're up against the clock, so we can't actually do it. When we get back, let's close out hour 1, and then I think we'll open hour 2 talking about, okay, we've talked about embrace the process. Where do you go at 9 Thursday night? Keep it locked here on Off the Bench.
Off the Bench.
Hey, guys, if you need a new roof, go to Pelican Roofing, pelicanroof.com, pelicanroof.com. South Louisiana's most trusted roofing company, as evidenced by the over 500 five-star reviews. And look, one of the reasons why they've been able to grow in the manner that they have and why they have so many great reviews is because the investment in you, the customer, okay? We're not asking people to work a million different jobs here. We have dedicated employees at every single step in the process to make sure you have an attention to detail that your job that, quite frankly, you do not get from other roofing companies. That's all the way from answering the phone, all the way through cleanup, dedicated project managers on each and every site, not one guy managing a bunch. Go to pelicanroof.com.
When you go to the website, you'll see those reviews we always tell you about, over 500 five-star reviews. You'll also see they have offices in Lafayette, in Baton Rouge. They are in both communities, ready to work for you. Go to the website, pelicanroof.com.
Welcome back to Off the Bench, where the takes are hot and the sports talk is questionable.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back. OTB. Wrap it up. Number 1 here on Off the Bench. Shout out Ryan Ramchick. Again, unfortunately, a name that I don't know what the tale will be. Will he be forgotten to time? Will the next generation of Saints fans appreciate what you had there for a few years, retiring at just 31 years old? Again, could have been a Hall of Famer had his body not betrayed him. The 32nd overall pick in that legendary 2017 class, which, you know, the Saints have had 2 classes, 06 and 2017, that set them up for about half decades of dominance. Here's to hoping that maybe 2025 they can recapture some of that magic. But the 32nd overall pick in that 2017 class, a 3-time All-Pro, only missed 1 game due to injury in the first 4 years. And then everything fell apart with the chronic knee injury. Shout out Ryan Ramchick, though, because you will see him, if you're a Saints fan, this weekend, as he will be announcing the picks of rounds 2 and 3. So Ramchick going to be up there in Green Bay with you, Jake. And, yeah, say what's up to him. If you see him, give him our love. If you get to have him on any of the shows or anything. Shout out Ryan Ramchick. I still have your weirdly shaped, oddly colored, Chinese manufactured jersey.
You do.
That I bought. Wish those tariffs would have kicked in a little sooner. Would have saved me from buying a really, really ugly jersey. I should have just gotten a real jersey of you, bro. I apologize. But you were one of the very rare jersey-worthy O-linemen. Which does
even if it was from Temu.
Yeah. It was not even. I mean, maybe not even Temu. That was a bad jersey. Which I guess does beg the question: do the Saints go O-line there again? I mean, you're picking at 9. Kellen Moore's constantly talked about how you have to build out of the trenches. A couple of mocks have these Saints going there at 9, going quarterback later.
So you already have 3 first-round offensive linemen and a second-round offensive lineman, and the second rounder is your best of the 4 that we're talking about here. Sure, it's 1 more.
I mean, Fuang is good though.
He's okay.
That's what I'm saying. But that was a good, like, for a rookie. Like, I think he could be really good. Like, I think he'll continue to ascend.
I think I was looking at draft grades revisiting the draft. I think it was Bleacher Report. They gave him a C for his rookie year.
I mean, I don't know, man. You hold down a starting left tackle job as a rookie all year, and it's not like a glaring disaster. Maybe my expectations have just been lowered too much, but I don't know. I don't think that's that bad. Ruiz remains just, that's no. Him and Penning are problems. But I guess the idea would be, look, Penning's going in the final year of his contract. You're not going to bring him back, at least in all likelihood, or not at any great price. So you're going to need a tackle. You go ahead and draft one, and if you get one, then do you put Penning down to guard and finally see if maybe he has some value there? Something that's been talked about for a long time. And then if you have Fuanga, who I think, again, is a legitimate starting tackle, if you get another good one, that's in the era of a new coach. That's not a bad start. It's unexciting. I love the analogy Nick Underhill used. In New Orleans on Football, he talked about, he likened it to buying new tires for your car or a new roof for your home. Sucks. It's a ton of money invested, but you kind of have to do it. But if you're talking about embracing the process of kind of sucking this year, having two good tackles, and then maybe next year getting the signal call, that's not a bad foundation for the future.
I think there's more pressing needs on this team. I still I'd like to add a weapon if I'm the Saints. Chris Olave, concussion history, Rashid Shaheed, injury history, Brandon Cooks, better years obviously are behind him. I know you paid Juwan Johnson, but that doesn't mean that he's a game changer just because you paid him.
Yeah.
I mean, Alvin Kamara didn't have a bad year last year, but he's a year older as well. Yeah. Kendre Miller certainly didn't work out. He was a third-round pick. That was not what you were looking for to pair with. AK, obviously you have Clyde there. Can he be that guy? I still think you need to go get a pass catcher.
Yep. So if I were to say, okay, should you draft an lineman or a pass catcher or a quarterback or a running back? Unfortunately, the answer is yes, which is the problem that Mickey Loomis has created here with this roster. We'll continue to talk Saints draft. We still haven't even gotten to LSU baseball yet, so we got to get there as well. LSU bouncing back in the polls after the Auburn sweep, after taking care of business against the Crimson Tide over the weekend. As always, guys, if you want to get involved, youtube.com/1045 ESPN. That's where you can do so. Hop in the chat, hit the like button, and subscribe to both the OTB LSU and OTB Saints channels on both podcast and YouTube. More Off the Bench, Hour 2, coming up next.
Off the Bench.